Ice fishing history is not rooted in sport, but rather in survival. Now, it used to be a necessity for food during the long, cold winter months as they were chipping away at ice using wooden tools to hunt for fish. Now, we sure have come a long way since, right?
Yeah.
In fact, in some cases, like this resort, it's pure luxury now. Check it out. Welcome to Trapper's Landing Lodge on Leech Lake.
It's truly a luxury resort in today's world, sort of trapped back in the 20s.
98 years ago, this lodge was built deep in the Great North Woods in the city of Walker.
It was where all the epic adventures started.
Built back in 1921 by the Merritt family.
You've got this great ambiance down here in the cellar back in the day, / peanut bar.
Originally called the Merritt Lodge, it was luxurious living with all the amenities.
You'd show up in your car and that was all you needed. So the goal of the Merritt Lodge was to really inherit the exposure to the North Shore and make sure everybody had a fun time.
Recently bought by the Arnolds, they are keeping up the family history.
My grandparents were at Timberlane Resorts around the corner in Millers Bay. And so them being the first generation resort owners, my parents also had a resort on Leech Lake called Adventures North. And so my wife, Jennifer, my brother Adam, and his wife said, hey, let's make this a fun spot to bring back what it was back in the 20s. In doing so, we sort of brought the resort back to life.
Preserving as much history as possible, though.
Kept the original bar top that was here back in the 40s, and even the windows are from 21. Part of the fun thing about the lodge, literally, is you look around, the rock is from 1921. This is the old basement. We just brought it to life. So new lights, updated the walls, pulled back each of the logs, and insulated it so we could use it year-round.
And when you walk into the lodge, the first thing you see is a version of his grandpa's boat.
His second boat was what we have at the front desk today. It's a 28-foot Chris Craft. It was that ambiance and that connection of what they did as my grandparents on Leech Lake, bringing it full circle so we could also share the opportunity with our grandkids and friends and all those that want to come up.
It's not just the history that brings this place to life.
Literally, you can take your car, drive down our beautiful ice roads, go out to one of the luxurious fish houses that you'll be in later, and catch fish.
It's about what's on the ice.
Well, ice fishing's come a long way from sitting on a bucket. In fact, now you can kick back, relax, fish from a recliner, a couch, even a bed, and more.
Fishing in ice houses, all cozy and comfortable, just like home. There are ice holes drilled in finished flooring, comfortable spots to hang out, because after all,
cheers! Yay!
This is a social sport, and even eyes under the water, so you can see your future catch on the big screen.
See them?
Yeah.
See the fish?
Oh my gosh.
Swimming through, little perch right over there.
Oh, that's so cool.
Swimming right along the rocks. That's what we're on right now, and there's some fish down there.
Hanging out with friends and family.
Did that fall out of your pocket or what?
I don't know, it's just all of a sudden floating through there.
Getting tips from the guides. Staying warm by a fireplace makes for warm overnights out on the ice.
Woo! Fish on! Yeah!
Feeling more like royalty on Leech Lake.
Literally, the guests and owners will call in advance. They'll say, hey, I'm looking for a Yeti cooler with this beverage I'd like in it. We're showing up on Friday night. Great. Our team, because we have the best team in the business, will have that Yeti sitting on their doorstep when they show up.
And if that wasn't luxurious enough, you can leave all of your ice fishing gear at home.
You can literally show up with your apparel and your footwear, and we take care of the rest.
From ice fishing poles to snowshoes and even augers.
So it's a check-in, check-out like the old library card system.
So everything's included?
Everything's included, as long as you either stay in a beautiful, luxurious monster shack or one of the lake homes or cabins on site. Yes.
Awesome.
Out on the ice, help is only one text away.
You type in this 555-888-ICE1.
Yeah.
And then you type in fireplace, and that'll show how to light your fireplace while you're out on the lake in case something happens.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And when the fish don't bite, you can text for a fishing report too. But they say back in the 50s...
And there's something like 300 muskies caught in that time frame. So the muskie rampage, they call it. And it's still living today. So that's how the lake really got its name as a muskie lake first, and then obviously the walleyes are there.
Waiting for bites and reeling in memories.
You have the best gear to put you in the best position to have those memories of catching fish.
The joy it brings to myself, my family, my wife Jennifer, and I have 4 daughters. And so for them to experience the outdoors, the beautiful things Leech Lake has in northern Minnesota is a way they can get away from the iPads, get away from the phones, get out of today's technology, and really enjoy the outdoors.
Reporting from the ice throughout the Northland with photojournalist Nathaniel Le Capitan, I'm meteorologist Brittany Merlot, Fox 21 Local News. Oh, good stuff. That place.
Cool.
Yeah, so like if you're really not into roughing it and going out on the ice and doing it all yourself,
Yeah.
you can take your family, you can take young ones, everybody can go.
It's like the glamping, you know?
Yes, it is.
Glamorous camping, it's glamorous ice fishing.
Oh my goodness, I
Yeah.
felt like a queen in there. It was so much fun
awesome.
too.
You
And
were
they have-
taking a nap.
I was.
And caught that big fish. That's
Oh
funny.
my goodness, seriously, great place
Yeah.
to go. If you make your way up north, definitely check it out, and you'll pass the home of Bigfoot too in Reamer, Minnesota.
There you go. That's the reason to go up there, right?
was really
It's a pretty
excited.
quick drive too.
It is.
It's not bad for a weekend.
Very beautiful.
Yeah, fun stuff.